Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund.
We have already started here.
Nice looking ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Schneider.
Cafu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi. Pelé. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. To Thuram. Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Azar. Roberto Carlos. And it's played a terrific header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Busquets. Thuram. Xavi. Busquets. And it's Del Piero. Pelé. And it's Del Piero. Dembele. And this is Pelé. Ribéry. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Azar. Nicely shaped ball. That is good alertness. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. And he's taking no chances there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Van Basten.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira turns back here, probably the best option. Vitinha chasing after it.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele. Maldini. Ribery. Del Piero. Busquets. For Xavi. And here's Van Basten. He's looking wide. Del Piero. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very...
And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Sneijder. A probing pass. Dida claims comfortably. Dembele. And it's Thuram. Ribery. And it's Xavi. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that should get the job done. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Van Basten. Xavi. Pelé. And here's Van Basten. Very little to report from an attack. There's the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 2, Cafu. Number 11, Hazard. Number 7, Shevchenko.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Number 27, João Cancelo. Number 9, Batistuta. Number 14, David Villa.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a ball! Schneider. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. Dida sends that a long way. Pele. Busquets. And he's forced to go back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivers with whip. And that has sent him sprawling.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He is through here. Oh, that was
That's just
vital.
playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's managed to get rid. But they've got it again. Pass somewhat off target. Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Floated through. David Villa, and he's lost his man here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 3, Roberto Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Serginho. Substitution.
And the
for
shot!
Red.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back to the goalkeeper, Dida. A keeper And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Their wedding anniversary today.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.